Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Esports Done Right. I'm your host, Freaky, and with me tonight is TXM Redneck. What's up, buddy?
Salud!
Salud! So tonight we have Ego Senchik versus Triumvirate NATL Season 3 Playoffs, finally Pro League. We're here. It's all that matters tonight. You know, Ego versus Triumvirate, and then tomorrow is K-Out versus your team TXM.
Woot woot.
Whoa, whoa. So first map tonight is going to be, I believe it's going to be Tartarus. They gave me a list of maps. Not sure if it's in order. But Tartarus, Parma, and then Katabatic. And right now we're in the Triumvirate server just goofing off, waiting for Ego to join up on the server. They're slowly starting to trickle in. But it should be some good games. And word has it that Ego just finished up a scrim with Tau where they beat Tau on Tartarus 5-4. So I'm looking to see what is going to happen on Tartarus.
Well, we had the luxury of scrimming Ego last night on a couple maps and didn't fare too well considering we didn't have a capper. I don't think we did a whole lot of justice for either one of us, but we were at least trying to get these guys some time in on these maps in preparation for this evening. But hopefully they found somebody else in a better state to play and get some time in. But from what I saw, they're hot and ready to go. So this would be a good matchup this evening.
Indeedy, I'm looking forward to it. These two teams have always put up some good shows for us. And, yeah, right now they're talking about rule fucking and all that fun stuff because Ego's a little bit late. But we all know that.
Well, we know how Triumvirate is so stickler to the rules, right?
Exactly.
Tongue-in-cheek.
Everyone is streaming, so we have 20. Alright, I'm on Downsword now. So, still waiting for a couple of Ego guys to join up. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. So, it shouldn't be too long before we get this party started. So, what do you expect tonight? What are your predictions?
You know what? I think that this is probably gonna go 3 maps. I think Ego might take it. That's just my. I don't know if it's necessarily wishful thinking. It's just my gut instinct.
Well,
that could be the boost talking too.
Well, I think that's a rather fair assumption. Both teams are rather strong, but I do think Ego's going to take it. They've been around forever. Triumvirate's been around since Tribes XM, but I'm pretty sure most of Ego has played together for the past several years. So I'm excited. Should be some good games. Still waiting. So first map is Tartarus. When it first came out, not a whole lot of people liked it. But after a while, a lot of people it grew on them as they started to play it in comp.
Well, I'm glad to see some of these bigger maps being in the rotation. We can only take so much Dry Dock and Arch Navina.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's why we're. Did you actually just the other day? I think last night actually. I casted TW had a 10v10 in their server, and I got to cast it, and it was awesome.
Oh, nice! How'd that go?
It was great. Each map, well, map 3 was a blowout, but map 1 and 2, map 3 was a 9v9 because they kind of lost some peeps, but map 1 and 2 were 1-point scores that almost went the entire distance.
Well, there's a lot of excitement with this 10v10 talk rather, and I got to say I'm jumping on the train myself. I'm one of the few people heading that up, and so far we've had a really good following. And you know, beginning next year, we're gonna get the thing fired up. So everybody, if you're not already involved in a team, no worries. We're gonna have a draft ladder sign up mid-January, and we're gonna kick it off mid-February. So strap your boots on and sign up.
That is awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I mean, one of the crazy things about old tribes in the back of the day was, with Tribes Extend with the 7v7s, it seems a lot more meticulous and pointful and
slow.
Yes, where in the old tribes it was just absolute mayhem, and then being able to just take off after a capper, which that's the biggest problem is it's just kind of hard to do that the way the physics work.
Well, I think the sevens came along with the few teams that did have sponsorships. They would only sponsor 7, and so that just kind of became the meta by default.
Well, fuck that. If that's the only reason why this is dying, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that.
And you teams know who you are.
Actually, Immune, that's not correct. There's about 6 or 7 teams that have shown interest that are already helping put up servers for it. And if you bitches would actually watch and try it out instead of saying, it'll never work. Just give it a shot sometime. But, yeah, that's my 2 cents. Still waiting. I'm just skiing around the map. Whee.
How many followers do we have with us this evening?
No idea.
Good enough for me.
There's quite a few people in chat, though, talking, so that's good.
Is Immune with us?
He is. He's
Shout out to my boy Immune. What's up, fool?
Immune, we need to play some more rats at some point. That'd be. Do you know what rats is? See, you guys are saying that, but have you ever tried it? Everybody's saying it's gonna be awful, but none of them have ever played a 10v10 in a comp situation. That pisses me off.
Bunch of negative Nancys. Pull your freaking skirts up, for crying out loud.
Your vagina has sand in it. You might not look
change.
at
We can't have change. This is absurd. My goodness. Take some Midol and get with the program.
Your vagina has sand in it. Hey, Veer joining us. Welcome, Veer. I'm still upset that you guys changed your name. 5150 is like Tribe's lore, man. So here we are. Well, they have finally loaded up map number 1. People are joining up on their respected size. Of course, Prepaid Lennon joins the wrong team.
See, I always thought 5150 was a Van Halen reference. I must be way out of the loop.
And apparently I still have the House League graphic up on top, so tough shit.
Well done.
It's not the House League, it's Pro League. And it's now asking for a strike, or a stack, I should say. It's the stuff of legend.
It's not a tumor.
Thou! It's not a tumor! Thou! Go! Get to the chopper!
You know, matter of fact, I watched Predator the other day and I thought about you. I was like, oh my god, I can't even, I'm ruined.
You're ruined. Oh god.
One of my favorite movies is Runt.
Mac! Oh jeez, I love that movie. Did you ever see any like the behind the scenes stuff?
Of Predator?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Like, the original alien was a joke? The original costume?
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was awful. They had some shots of it. It just looked awful. And, like, it arrived on set, and they're ready to shoot, and then it shows up, and they're like, "This is awful," and then that's when they hired Stan Winston to make the Predator, and Stan Winston was in the middle of making Aliens, and him and Jane Cameron were on a flight going back to London to finish shooting Aliens, and oh god, Stan Winston started doing some sketches for the Predator monster, and Jim leans over on the flight and says, "You know, I've always wanted to see a creature with mandibles."
Interesting.
And so that is why the Predator has mandibles on his mouth.
Well, to be honest with you, looks like a gal I dated in junior high school.
Oh
We won't
god!
talk about that.
Oh jeez! Must have been given a great head though.
Well, I'll tell you what, she carried a great resemblance to her mother.
Oh jeez.
Dad worked a lot. I understand why now.
So yeah, we're still here waiting for teams to join up. That's why you're still looking at the pregame screen. As soon as they all get on the respective time and the countdown resumes, I will bring up the video. Yeah, so right now everybody is stacked. We've got 4 guys from Ego in here. Yeah, 10:30 my ass. It's 10:45 now. 5 people from Ego. Let's see if they can get 6 and 7 in here. And honestly, that's, you know, it's funny you mentioned that, is I actually don't like video casts. I miss audio only. Video tends to make me more lazy. Which is weird, but plus I don't have to worry about the goddamn camera. Why am I on a team?
Because you a player.
And he goes back down to 3 members.
My goodness.
This is ridiculous. Competitive Minecraft. Well, let's be honest. Listening to me would be a good way to start your day. Get y'all excited and... We got some Euro people watching today, it would appear. You know, I can only do that like 5% of the time. I've tried it, and it's like a hit or miss.
Yeah, I tell you what, I had the same conversation with my wife. Never mind, bad joke.
What? Dude, Red